Blowhole. Do the podcast like this the whole time. I'll look bigger. Look at me, I'm a big guy. I'm actually 9 foot tall.
Kind of just look like you're got something in your ass.
No, this is how tall people
Like it's
sit.
like it's really uncomfortable to sit down for you.
I'm on a donut right now. Got a hammer like the size of a baseball.
It's about to burst. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. it's,
Disgusting.
yeah. Yeah. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Um so I think I'll do it to right the wrongs of the universe. Welcome back to another riveting episode of The Blowhole, a podcast hosted by none other than myself, Dinko, or Dominic, and my beautiful, beautiful, luscious, voluptuous
Wow.
co-host,
Keep
Brian
them
or Monster
coming.
7774. I had more, but we would have been half the episode. It would have taken way too long. It would have taken way too long. I would have gotten into specifics, and then I probably would have doxed you in the process on accident.
Guys, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. I want to hear
Okay, so really the truth.
this.
No, but it's episode 10. That is the proper and correct episode. Episode
We
10.
double checked.
We double checked. I double checked since I was the confidently incorrect person on episode 8, episode 7, which I didn't see that name until it was out, and I thought I had a nice chuckle to myself that it was called episode 7.
How many times have you done that where because for reference, when it comes to the podcast in general, I will just title it because Dom's got all the stuff on his end to do the editing. And so he has the final product, so he'll post it and then I'll go in and name it and do or entitle it and do all that stuff. And most of the time we're doing it at the same time and
Mm-hmm.
it just works out and he knows what the title is going to be before the episode even comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But the last couple of weeks we've both been kind of busy and had shit going on. And I'd say the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
I think it was 2. I think it
um,
was 2.
we've had stuff going on, and I've either done it while I was out of town on my phone, or I did it and we just didn't talk in between when it happened. And I think both of those times I got a message from Dom that was like the name of the title, and then either something about laughing hysterically. And I was like, okay,
Yeah,
that
it's
works.
good.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
liked them.
I appreciate them. Yeah, I almost
Nice.
like not knowing them until they drop because then it's funny.
Uh,
But
Nice little surprise on a Friday morning.
yes, have you ever seen Harold and Kumar movies?
I've seen parts of them.
Parts of them. Never
Yeah.
watched the full thing.
I don't think I've seen one all the way through. I've probably
Do
seen
you
like 3/4 of one of them.
do you understand the premise of Harold and Kumar? At least the first one.
Yeah, isn't it Harold and Kumar go to White Castle?
Correct.
I think
Yeah.
I've seen all of that movie, but
They just get really baked and have trouble getting to White Castle is the whole
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Well, I recently discovered the spiritual successor to Harold and Kumar. Um, for people that enjoy that movie, it's I think a Netflix. It's either Netflix or Amazon original. I think I'm not positive. Um, but it's called Pizza Movie, and it's the spiritual successor to Harold and Kumar because the simple premise of the movie is the two main characters take drugs and then have to go pick up a pizza from the lobby of their college campus. And
That's kind of funny.
yeah, that's the whole movie. And then obviously, if you've seen Harold and Kumar, they have quite a difficult job getting to that pizza. And it's a pretty ridiculous movie, like pretty stupid, but in a very entertaining and fun way. Um, and I would recommend that movie if you're looking for some trash to watch because it was good. I enjoyed it.
Might as well just call this a movie podcast because we talk a lot about movies. Because I'm about to
Movies
ask
are
you a
good.
question. What is one movie that you've seen that you've been like, that was not really that funny, not that good of a plot, like it was
Oh,
a waste of 2 hours that I'm never gonna get back. Like I will, it's just no. What movie is like your
can I not?
most? I hate this movie.
Could there not have been any enjoyment out of it? It has to be just a pure hate movie, because
Uh,
everything that you
I'd say
described up until the like hate part, there's definitely a movie like that, but
I
in a weird
actually I
way.
wouldn't say hate because my movie that I choose for this I quote all the time. So there are parts of that movie that I don't mind, but I will not go back and watch the movie. Just a movie it was a waste of the 2 hours. You won't go back and watch it, but it there's it's not terrible. It's not the worst movie that you've ever seen before. Does that make any
Okay, all
sense?
right,
I feel like that
yes,
doesn't make
no,
any fucking sense at all.
no, I get what you're saying because it made me specifically think of one movie that I watched, which is um like it felt so pointless and so stupid, and I don't know why I didn't turn it off in the middle of it because I kept like expecting there to be more,
Like it
but
was
then the
gonna get
more never
better.
came. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
never happened, and it just kind of like I ended up watching it, and by the end of it I'm just like, okay, I guess that was a movie. um, it's a kind of newer movie with that guy from the meme who's like, "You sure about that? Are you sure about that?" You know that meme.
Yeah, I know that meme.
Yeah, it's that guy, and who's the other guy? What's that guy's name? I have it pulled up here. I'm trying
I don't know what
to.
that guy's name is.
Paul Rudd. It's Paul Rudd and the
Oh,
guy from the
from the
meme.
Paul Rudd
Uh,
movie.
from the Paul Rudd movie. Yes, yes. Um, but it's just a movie about like the socially awkward guy who meets Paul Rudd, and they like kind of become friends, but then he like really ruins it, and he like can't let it go, and then like it makes you kind of like feel like he's gonna like have a super like bad moment where he like cracks or goes crazy or something, and he kind of does, but then it's not that bad. I don't know. It wasn't good, but I watched it, and after I was
What's the
done, I
name of the
was like,
movie?
it's called Friendship.
Friendship. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Friendship, and it was such a nothing burger of a movie, but I kind of enjoyed it. It was like I enjoyed it because it was so bad that I like couldn't believe that this was a
It's
movie.
It's just funny because I totally understand the continuing to watch something to hope it gets better because it's like I
Yeah,
want to like this. I really want to like this. The premise
yeah,
is there, but
yes,
give me
yes.
something deeper. Give
But
me
the
something.
execution was just not
Yeah.
not there. Yeah, they didn't execute well, and I think that was probably the main complaint. But I didn't like hate myself for watching it afterwards. Like there's
Yeah.
certain movies that were so bad that I'm like, I cannot believe you wasted your life viewing that for an hour and a
Dude,
half. But
there was a scary movie that we watched. I think you were there. You had to have been. Yeah, you were definitely there. We watched it after we got home from Summerfest one year. And it was I don't even like want to talk about this. Like I
oh,
don't even want to
I
describe or
know
what it's
exactly what you're
called. Yeah.
talking about.
It
I'll do
is
it
the
if you don't
mo
want to.
it's just terrible. I bet you a bunch of people have seen the movie, but it was
I
just
don't.
like the worst fucking movie I have ever seen.
Yeah,
It
we
was
were
called
like
The Girl Next Door, right?
I think
Oh,
that's
that
what it was
movie was
called.
fucking terrible. Oh my
I think
god.
that's what it was
It
called.
was so
Um,
bad.
we were just kids after we got back from a concert, and we wanted to watch a horror movie, so we're like, I don't even necessarily know if we
It was like
ventured
the
out to.
early days of Netflix. It was on Netflix. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and we were like, okay, let's look for a movie, and I guess we settled on a horror movie, and we found this movie, and I don't think we even like watched a trailer. We just probably saw the like cover art and was like, okay, fine, and then
Mm.
clicked it and watched it. And Brian is not wrong when he says that it was just a fucked up movie. It wasn't scary. It was just morally fucked. Like
Yeah.
the premise was basically that like this young girl was being
Ugh.
abused. She was being abused by I think her own mother, or was it a foster mother? I don't remember.
No, I think it was her aunt, because all the
Her
boys in
aunt.
the family were her cousins.
Ah, and well, and there was neighborhood boys as well
Yeah.
that were. But
Oh my
yeah,
fucking
basically,
god.
yeah, she pimped out her niece to get uh graped. I don't know if I could say the other word. Um, to the
This is
neighborhood
not a
boys and
fun topic. Why are we
cousins.
talking
No, this
about
is
this?
this is great. We haven't even got
I
to the
hate
point
this
where
fucking movie.
they sear her vagina shut. We didn't even
It's
get to that part yet.
this is probably the most disturbing fucking movie I have ever seen in my life. It is so like
It was pretty bad.
I can't even like I
He's brought back by this. He's
yeah.
brought back.
And it's so bad because I don't have that great of a memory, but this is one of those
Hmm.
movies where I remember most of what like most of what happened in the movie, and it was just
It
not.
it burns it into your memory. Yeah.
It's like told from the point of view of the neighbor boy kid. You remember that? The
Is
one
it?
who like
I
it
don't remember.
yeah, it's really, or maybe
Kind
a
of.
portion of it is told from it, but it's really fucking weird. It's crazy.
Yeah, go check it out.
Don't I don't even know if it's definitely not on fucking Netflix anymore.
I don't think
Guarantee
so.
that.
Um, I'm checking right now. If that's even the title of the movie, I don't remember.
I'm like
No,
95% sure.
it's showing me The Girls Next Door, which is um the Playboy show.
Yeah, type horror after that.
You're right. Horror. Can't spell. Watch The Girl Next Door. Oh my god, it's still on Netflix.
No fucking way.
It's still on Netflix.
Oh my god, no fucking way.
Oh yeah, inspired by true events, this thriller follows the story of two girls. I don't even remember there being two. Upon losing their parents, are sent to live with their sadistic aunt. Yeah, yeah, that's the movie.
Oh my god. That is a very vague
Oh,
title
it's
or
unavailable to
description.
watch in my country. You have to use a VPN to watch it on Netflix.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, it
Where's it
was.
allowed?
It
Where are you
was.
allowed to watch that movie? Fucking I don't
I
even
don't
know
think it's
where.
banned. I don't think it's banned. Maybe it should be, but I don't think it is.
Um
I mean, it doesn't tell me where I have to VPN.
anyways, my choice for the
Oh, it's a
original
book
question that we
too.
were talking about was The Cable Guy.
I love that movie.
I
I love that movie.
I quote one thing from that movie all the time, but I watched the whole movie and I was like, that was a waste of my time. Like I get the point of it, but it's kind of
It
the
was such
same
a good
idea
movie.
as what you were just saying.
Now,
Somebody who
when you
wants to
said
be
that,
friends with a guy and it goes bad, and it's like the same movie basically.
yeah, now that like yeah, I'm making that connection as well. And I've seen both movies, so I can say that yeah, it's kind of similar. The one that I was
um
describing is definitely a little like more out there than the cable guy is. The cable guy is just kind of like goofy about it, but this one's a little more like weird about it. Um, but I will say I love the cable guy.
Yeah, not me. The only thing I like from it is down, down, down. Red Knight going down while they're at medieval times.
You're going down, Red Knight! Going down, down, down! Red Knight going down!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The
Dude,
medieval time scene is the best.
if your homeboy was just like you guys went to medieval times together with like a group of people or whatever the scenario was, and he was like, "Yo, I got us set up to joust." What would your reaction be?
Fuck yeah, let's joust.
Run it back.
My
Let's
reaction would
go.
be down, down, down.
Red
Your
Knight
ass
going
going down.
down.
That'd be my reaction.
That,
Um,
I would do that.
so would you say The Girl Next Door is the most fucked up movie you ever saw?
Um, if we're not talking about like if we're talking about a movie, not like videos that were released
No,
of
not
fame.
like shock sites. Yeah, not like shock sites.
Are those a thing still? Like the
Uh,
BME Pain Olympics. Go Google that shit. Is it still a thing?
go type in lemonparty.org on your browser right now.
I don't even know what that is.
Type it in. Type it
I'm
into your
not.
browser.
Nope.
Find
Nope.
out. Live reaction. Do it for the podcast.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to. Fine. You know what? Fuck it. No,
Yes.
fuck it.
Lemonparty.org. One
I
word.
really don't fucking want to.
Just type it. Type lemonparty.org, dude. Just put it in your browser. Hit enter. Come on. We're talking about shock sites. This is perfect for the segment. You've never seen it
Dude.
before.
I swear to
And-
fucking God. I
Did it
don't
work?
want to do this.
Did it work? Does it still work?
it's it's
I'm guessing it still works.
I don't know what it was when you did it, but there was no nudity. They were all drawn over, so it looked like it made it into a
Oh.
cartoon.
Oh no, they censored it. Oh man, no, it used to be a real picture of a bunch of old dudes fucking.
That's exactly what the picture is, but they've like got pants drawn on them, and one's got a firefighter costume on.
Damn it, dude! They ruined it. They ruined it. That's okay, but yeah, it's just a bunch of naked gay dudes, gay old dudes having sex.
Fucked up. I don't know. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore. Fuck this movie.
Okay, well we don't have to talk about that movie, but is that the most fucked up movie you've seen?
Probably.
You never saw a Serbian film?
No, you've told me about that, but I never watched it. I don't know. The
Serbian films disgusting.
Human Centipede movies are pretty fucked up, but I saw almost all of those. So I wouldn't have seen The Girl Next Door too.
The guy spanking his shit with the sandpaper. You saw that?
Yeah. Yeah, that
Oh,
movie's
yeah.
pretty fucked up though.
Serbian film is probably worse, but I'm not even going to get into it because I don't even think I can say the things that I would need to describe on the podcast. I can't imagine that that's like TOS friendly.
I don't.
But-
yeah.
It's the most fucked up movie that I've ever seen. Very fucked up. Like, you could definitely tell whoever made that movie set out to just make a fucked up movie, as messed up as they could. And it's supposed to have some, like, narrative to, like, the porn industry and, like, the effect it has on the actors. Bullshit. You just wanted to make a fucked up movie, and you successfully did so. Yeah, go watch it and comment down below. Thanks for the mental scarring. Because it will mentally scar you.
Do you remember a couple weeks ago? I don't even, when you were talking about that.
No.
No.
Do I remember a couple weeks ago? No, I don't.
We had you had brought up that amputee guy, the no arms, no legs guy who shot somebody.
Yeah, the quad amp guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hadn't seen anything about him in a while, and then the other day I'm scrolling through the old tiki-taki, and there's a video of this guy doing it's a handstand but without hands, upside down against a wall,
It's a nub
and he
stand.
has his buddy put like a piece of paper or something under his nose, and he rails a line, and then flips back down, goes over to the fucking window,
For
and just
rails
grabs
a line, can you clarify for those not aware of what that is?
I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Like, I don't know what the substance
some
was,
people
but
don't know what it is.
he takes his
Oh.
nose and inhales a bunch of powder into his nose.
There you go. There you go.
While being upside down.
That's
So
impressive.
it was
I
yeah,
think.
it was a real weird scenario. But so he does a line, and then he flips down, or like maybe I don't anyways, it happened. And then he flips down, and then
Yeah.
he goes to a window that's open, and it's the middle of the night, and just starts throwing rounds out the fucking window. It is the
Nice.
wildest fucking video I've ever seen. Well, ever seen. It's one of the wildest videos I've ever seen. A guy with no arms and no legs doing illicit drugs and then firing a firearm out the window at night. Like,
Well, we don't
why?
know if it's drugs.
For a fact, it's a pretty good
Yeah.
guess.
No, I would
Um,
assume as well that it's drugs.
but my point here is he's not helping himself very much having these
No.
videos. Why would you film yourself doing that?
Well, I think you would maybe film yourself doing that if you never intended to be on trial for murder. But I don't know if he had the hindsight that he was going to be on trial for murder.
To be completely honest, if I was first of all, if I was doing drugs and the presumed drug is cocaine in this video, if I was doing cocaine and shooting guns, I think the last thing I'd be worried about is taking a fucking picture on my cell phone, to be completely honest.
No, you're right.
I'd be like,
You're
reload
right.
it, reload it, reload another one, reload it.
I can't imagine recording myself doing drugs and shooting guns. That sounds insane.
Well, like, okay, here's another thing. Record yourself doing drugs. Okay, some people do it, whatever, do your thing. Record yourself shooting guns, normal thing. But you put those two things together and made them into one video, and now you kind of have a problem.
Now you got a felony.
Yeah.
Now you got a felony. That's what you've got. Yeah, I mean, it's probably because he's not what people look like normally, and because of that, people are recording him doing like a lot of things that you wouldn't normally.
I guess.
But there's no way in hell he didn't say, "Hey, hold on, record this. I'm gonna do an upside down coke line and then fire rounds out my window."
You
He
know what? I'm
definitely
gonna
said that.
I don't know where I saved it. I think I saved it, but I'll do it after the podcast. I was gonna send it to you so you could watch it, but I'll send it to
Oh,
you
I
after.
need that. I need that. Yeah, I'll put it in the video. I'll just blur out the part where he's doing the drugs.
It's already blurred.
Oh, okay, perfect. They did the editing for me.
Mm-hmm.
That is a wild story. That is a wild story.
And also since we're kind of on the topic of things that we've talked about already, remember a couple weeks ago again. Do you remember when I brought up Oliver Tree and just how his lore is kind of crazy? And all of
Yeah,
a sudden he'll just pop up out of nowhere.
yeah,
Motherfucker popped up again.
yeah. He does that.
He
What do you
popped
do
up.
this time?
He did a set at Coachella with
Hmm.
Subtronics.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who
The EDM?
Subtronics is? Yeah.
Okay, that's why I
I
don't
think
know.
if
Not
I
that I don't
played
like
you
EDM, but I don't keep up with
if
EDM
I
like artists.
if I played you a Subtronics song, you'd know who Subtronics is.
Maybe.
Um but anyways, two artists doing something together, not a weird thing, but just like I have never I don't know. It was just a very strange combination, but it was kind of dope.
It was kind of dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen that Matan guy? Do you know Matan Evans? He's this guy who he got his fame by photobombing. Um, so he originally got notoriety because at the Game Awards, which is just like the Oscars for video games or whatever. Um, After they announced Game of the Year, like who won the award for Game of the Year, like like any other reward show,
Is this the
they
guy
all
that
go
got
up
up on
there.
stage and
Yeah,
got in the group picture with
yeah,
the
yeah,
okay, the
yeah,
devs?
yeah. So he went up there, got a group picture with the devs. I think he might have even said a couple words like in the microphone, like pretending like he was part of the team. Um, but then he went on to just continue to do that with other things, and he just kept showing up, and like he'd be on like a pretty popular live stream that he would just show up to, and wouldn't no one would know how he found out where they were and shit like that. But he eventually
Okay.
has created his own podcast. He has a podcast, the Matan Evans Show. It's very like fever dreamy, where like it's just him in a room with like those shitty folding poker tables, not poker tables, but like card tables, the like
Mm.
black top, like punch through it cardboard table type thing.
Yeah.
It's just that and like two of those with mic stands on them, and then he has guests on, and then he like kind of tries and rage baits them is like his whole thing, pretty much. Um, the reason I'm talking about him is because he had Oliver Tree on, and after we talked about Oliver Tree, I saw that he was on the podcast, and I watched the episode, and it's just two trolls trying to troll each other, and it comes off so weird, and they like fight, but like it's I don't think it's real, but like both are trying to sell it. It's just a very awkward, interesting moment. And like he keeps like stealing his slushy and that but then Oliver Tree like the the reason that I'm saying it's two trolls fighting each other is because like it starts off they're talking. Oliver Tree has a slushy. He's drinking the slushy, and he puts the slushy down. Matan takes the slushy and just like puts it under the curtain so he can't have it. But then Oliver Tree says to somebody off screen to get him another slushy, and he just has another big gulp slushy just there, like he was ready for the moment to happen. Um, so it was them,
Savage.
yeah, it was them trying to do bits on each other, and then he eventually gets that slushy. I don't think he had a third one, so he wasn't prepared for that. But um, it was funny, and Oliver Tree is a character, and I keep seeing him on things. He's going on this kick where he keeps telling everybody that he like his music career is not doing well, so he is working part time at Universal doing characters. I don't know why he said that, but then like, cause like at the Matan interview, he showed up as like a full Avatar guy, like the blue people. Like he had full
Yeah.
makeup all over his body to be the blue people, and he's telling this story about how he's um, doing the Universal thing, and then he like for something else he dressed up like Lord Farquaad and said, "Oh, it's the Universal thing." Like I don't understand this angle that he's taking, but it's funny, and I fuck with it.
I
So
I haven't seen that. That's actually
no, it's
pretty
good.
fucking funny.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. And
Yeah, he's just kind
his
of
music's
off the
alright.
wall.
So
Like you never know what to expect. And I
no,
think that's why he stays relevant because he's always doing some random fucking shit.
I think he just does kind of like what he wants, and it works for him. So more power to you, Mr. Oliver Tree. Oliver Tree, someone get this to him and be our first guest because he's the type of guy who actually would, for no reason, go on a no view podcast to come do an interview, and he'd dress up as Shrek or some shit. So yeah, go reach out to him, get him on here. We'll talk to
There
him.
was a there was a Snapchat filter for a couple weeks. Actually, it might still be a thing. So before I say anything, I'm gonna check.
I'll. You were also talking about Coachella. I had a topic about Coachella, but not a lot of reference to it. And I guess I might get attacked for saying this, but it's
Oh, it
not
is
really
still
my
on here.
opinion.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I could do this. Where is it?
We are
Oh, did they
waiting
take
with
it off?
bated breath.
Why is this not working?
Bated breath.
It's broke to did. Yeah, it's
Brian broke
broke to
it.
did. Yep. It was a Shrek filter, and it was a Shrek is love filter, and so like you would put it on your
Oh,
frontward facing camera, and Shrek would look like he was hugging you and giving you a kiss. It was real up close and personal.
mm. I think I've seen a video of that online. I believe that's another fun like shock video.
Shrek
Not
is
so
love,
much
Shrek
like
is life.
it's not underground like it was known about, but it is a shock video. I think I'd classify it as one, right?
I feel like that's a genre. Like Shrek is love, Shrek is life, Old Greg. What are some other ones? There were just like random videos that kind of came out of nowhere.
Old Greg was a Adult Swim skit.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Whitest Kids You Know?
Yes.
They did skits and they also did songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those
I like the whitest kids you know. My favorite
get a
whitest
new
kids you know
daddy,
bit.
get a new daddy in a couple of months. You'll probably get a new daddy. It's talking
Which comes
about
after that?
I don't know.
Oh fuck.
It's a song about framing your dad for taking pictures of you so that you could get a new dad though. That's what the song's about.
Ah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. I wish I would have known about that. I should have watched more whitest kids you know.
Or wait, maybe that was the second one. Maybe the second verse was the stepdad who was getting arrested. Maybe the first one was making it seem like your dad beat you and then he got arrested and that's why you got a new dad.
Hmm.
But then you didn't like the other dad, so then you got him arrested for pictures of
Of your
you.
pee.
Yeah. The
Cool.
fuck.
Sick. My favorite whitest kids you know bit is the
My fucking camera is being dumb as shit today. It's pissing me off.
tell him. Yell at the AI.
Do better.
My favorite whitest kids you know bit is you can't say I want to kill the president of the United States. That's my favorite bit.
That- so that reminded me of I think it's a Whitest Kids You Know one where it's like the Abraham Lincoln at the theater and he's being all obnoxious and John Wilkes Booth is down in the thing. Is that a Whitest Kids You
Yeah,
Know one?
I don't remember if it's whitest kids you know, but I know the bit you're
What?
talking about.
What? But
Yeah.
so it made me think of that, which then made me think of I saw a clip of another podcast this week, and the guy goes, "Man, you just know that Abraham Lincoln's hat went flying in that theater." I was like, "Yo."
Yeah, probably did. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably did. Depending on the angle, but even not. Yeah, I think it was like a derringer, wasn't it? Like a little
I think
derringer.
so. Yeah.
Probably still pack a punch depending on the caliber, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, it probably did go flying. But do you know the bit I'm talking about? The
Yeah,
president one?
I know. Yeah. Uh, I I think so.
Yeah, he goes on to tell you that he's informing you that it's illegal to say I want to kill the president of the United States.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah, I have seen
it's
that one.
it's illegal it's illegal to say that, but not illegal to say it if you're informing somebody that it's illegal to say I want to kill the president of the United States. So there's a whole bit which is basically insinuating that he wants to kill, not going to finish the sentence because that
Yeah,
might be
you keep
illegal.
saying that, and now you're gonna get
I'm
us all flagged
informing.
and shit.
I'm
Uh,
informing people. I'm informing people that it's illegal to say that you want to kill the
and
president
now
of the
we're
United
on a
States.
list.
I'm already on the lists. They've put me on the lists.
There's no list. There's no list of registered firearms and owners of said registered firearms. What are you talking about?
You're right. There's no list.
There's no
None.
list.
Uh-uh. I all.
I didn't ask you this episode either. How are you doing today?
Oh my god, kill yourself. I'll mute. I'll bleep that. I don't care.
Wow.
Stop asking me. Stop asking me. It's always horrible. Just presume when you're gonna ask, just say to yourself, "Oh, it's horrible. Never mind." Don't
But
don't
what if
ask.
what if it's the day that it's not horrible?
I'll tell you.
Then I would have missed it.
No, because I'll inform you. Because it'll be so out of the ordinary that I'll have to talk about it.
I think I'm still gonna ask.
Thank you. Thank you for your concern of my well-being. I appreciate you. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to hear?
No, I just I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what I want.
Now you sound like a woman.
I'm not hungry.
Where do
Nothing's
you want to
wrong.
eat? Where do you want to
I'm
eat?
not hungry. Oh, I don't. You choose.
Okay, what about Quiznos?
I really don't like Quiznos.
Okay, then what do you want to eat? I
Just
don't
pick.
care.
It's easier if you pick.
Okay, then let's go to that Thai place.
I had Thai food with Jenny last week.
Okay, this bit's done. I don't have anywhere else to speak. Go. We get it. The woman doesn't know where she wants to eat, but she also doesn't like what you like. I was gonna keep it going, but there's no like out to that bit.
Yeah, that could have.
What
It
went
could
on
have turned
forever.
into a full blown argument.
I was gonna say that would be the only place it could go, but I don't know if I'm feeling witty enough to fake an argument right now.
Oh man.
Do I look weird without my glasses?
Yeah, kind of.
Does it make me look like I have small eyes?
I feel like this makes my face look big. I feel like glasses break up your face, and then I take my glasses off and my face looks big.
Does it make it look like I have small eyes?
Are you squinting?
No. This is how my eyes look
Bullshit.
normal. No, it's how they look normal.
You're so full of shit.
See?
I just
Now
watched you open your
no,
eyes.
no. See?
Why are they farther closed now?
It's just the glasses effect. It's normal.
Glasses effect.
Mm-hmm. Your eyes look smaller when you take your glasses off too. You were supposed to squint. It would have made it. You're supposed to squint. Make your eyes small.
You fucked it up.
You fucked up my entire joke.
You been watching the Masters?
No. No,
Me
Brian.
either.
Are you watching the Masters? No, I
No.
didn't think so. What are you talking about right now? You know what I did think about? That actually did make me think of something though. One, Tiger Woods arrested again. That's funny. Two,
and another car incident.
yeah, another car incident, and he's just okay. Which does lead me into asking a question: if you are Tiger Woods and you want to get high or drunk in the middle of the day, okay, you're Tiger Woods. You have the money to do that. Fine, go ahead. But why are you getting behind the vehicle? What you can hire? You have the money to hire a driver. Poor people get Ubers. You're not them. Just get a driver. Why? Why do you
Maybe
think
he
it
doesn't.
is?
Maybe he doesn't got it like that no more because he likes the cocaine.
Poor people get Ubers. Crackheads get Ubers. He's not on crackhead level.
What did he have on him when he got arrested? Wasn't it coke?
They were prescription drugs.
Prescription pills, yeah.
Yeah, they were prescription drugs. Yeah, whatever they were. I don't know if it was ever specified what prescription drugs they were, but
That's also kind of a thing too, because let's say like you have a prescription and you threw like the three pills that you have to take in a baggie to bring them with you, and then you get caught with them and you don't have the prescription bottle with you, they'll charge you with them if you're already getting arrested.
well, yeah, but you easily beat that in court. But
Yeah.
yeah, but yes, you do. You are.
Makes a headline
Getting-
though, especially when it's Tiger Woods.
It's true, but he was like intoxicated. Like,
Oh yeah.
like he was fucked up.
Remember that video of his wife throwing the golf club at his truck or at his car?
I never saw the. I heard about it, but I never saw the video.
Yeah. Yep.
Just chuck that shit at him.
Mm-hmm.
A golf club
was a
probably
while
costs
ago.
more than my fucking house. That she's just willy nilly thrown across the yard. What a good dude. I'm sorry, call this sexist, but if I was a woman, I would marry the rich guy and divorce him. I'd look for any excuse. I would be like, yeah, do the drugs, yeah, have fun with the drugs, so that way he eventually makes a mistake and I just get rich.
See, the problem, or not the problem, but most men now are smart enough to get a fucking prenup if they got money before they meet the woman.
I bet Tiger Woods didn't have one.
That was in the early 2000s, though. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, they did have a prenup. While the original 2004 agreement stipulated a $20 million payment after 10 years of marriage, it was renegotiated in his wife's favor to over $100 million. Yeah, good
Wow.
prenup. Good job.
Yeah, that didn't work very
No,
well.
it didn't work very good for you. So yeah, that's what I'd do.
And that's why he doesn't have a driver.
I okay, all right, goes full circle. You're right. The other thing I thought about of golf, like I feel like it would be really easy to just like play golf for free.
It is.
Like you skip the first hole and then just play the rest and like skip maybe the last two holes or something. Like and then you just go play.
I guess it depends on the golf course and stuff like that because they have cameras on a lot, especially if it's a nice golf course. They got cameras around it.
Yeah, but do you
One.
think they're really like monitoring every
Oh yeah,
person?
dude,
No
it's
way.
$150 to go play around a golf. Fuck yeah.
Nah, I don't think they're monitoring
And
every
then and
person.
then also you can't get a cart unless you go
Well,
to the
yeah,
clubhouse.
that is true.
So
You'd have to
what they'll
walk it.
notice what they'll notice is they'll have because you have how it's set up is you have specific tee times and like you'll get in a line and you'll wait in line at the first tee and then one after another your groups will go. So it's hard to jump in on a hole unless you go to like hole 4 and like walk in from the backyard
That's
of
what I'm
somebody that
saying.
you know. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
you could
saying.
probably do that.
Yeah, yeah. You do that and you just play the holes that you're able to and then you leave.
We used to play this little course back in high school that was like part of a neighborhood and it was only a 9-hole course and you'd get done with the ninth hole and you could drive straight and go right to the first hole and the clubhouse couldn't see you, so we used to go and play 18, maybe down the front 9 again after that, and only pay for 9 all the fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, that seems easy. Just do that. I'm trying to look up this.
Can we talk
Um,
about how ridiculously expensive it is to go golfing? Like if you go to a course that's decent, there's some like smaller courses and stuff like that that you can go to where it's like, 75, 55, um stuff like that. But you go to a decent course, it's like a minimum $100 to play with a cart. Minimum.
um,
Just to go and get there and get the cart. And that might not even include the cart.
the well, I mean, it's a rich person's game, you know. Like it's of that class of people. That's why it's expensive. I can't imagine like the overhead on a golf course being that high. Like I'm sure like yeah, you got to pay a guy to fucking mow it all and keep it all in check and everything and
Yeah, and then like
take the
water
cards
bills
and
would probably be pretty good or pretty
yeah,
big.
probably. Probably.
But other than that, I mean
Can't
the
be a whole lot.
equipment to do it. But like if you let's say that it was an established golf
People
course, once
bring
the
their
golf
own
cart's
golf clubs, you know.
yeah, once a
If
golf
anything, you
course is
sell golf
established,
clubs. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep interrupting you. But if anything, you sell golf equipment at your course anyway, and then people are buying that shit too. I don't know. Seems lucrative.
yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know how much. I mean, that's a big area to mow and stuff like that. But let's say you have an already established golf course. The overhead on that can't be that crazy. Like your yearly expenses can't be too nuts other than the people that you have to pay to be in the clubhouse, the people that you pay to manage the area and keep it nice, water bills, and then rent or whatever it is, mortgage.
Average golf course generates around 3.5 million annually. elite high-end golf clubs can generate tens of millions in annual revenue. Top tier courses can cost over 250 million to build. Huh.
Hmm.
I don't know. Too rich for my blood.
I went to Branson, Missouri at one point, and there's this thing called Top of the Rock, and it's like a you get to go through
It's the top of
and
a rock.
yeah, it's a golf course or not a golf course. It's a you get a golf cart and you like drive down this path and it's just like scenic views and stuff. Well, then
Okay.
when you're done with that, you get a pass to go into the museum and then you go walk through the museum and you learn all about like the Native Americans that were there at the time and all that stuff. And I say this to note the fact that the people who own this are the same people that own Bass Pro Shop. And at the end, there's this video
Okay.
that says, you know, we're dedicated to keeping this land as much like it was when these Native Americans were here as possible. We're trying to do is to be as least invasive, keep this as beautiful as it is. And then you walk outside and there's a big sign that says golf course coming soon. I was like, what the fuck?
It's the most American shit I've ever heard. Hell yeah. God bless America. That
Like
shit's fire.
it is this whole like 5 minute video while you're getting out of the museum. You don't have to sit and watch it, but if you do, it's this whole spiel about keeping it how it is and not changing anything and this is how nature's supposed to be and all this fucking mumbo jumbo. And then you walk outside and in 2026 they're building the fucking golf course on it.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's funny.
He's like those people are like, "Man, it's getting fucking expensive to keep this land just land."
Yeah, nobody pays to just hang out on the
Dude,
land.
they gotta make a shit ton of money there though, but because to rent the golf cart and you have to do it on a golf cart, it's like a whole thing. But for 4 people to go, it was like $200.
Okay. That's not cheap. I mean, $50 a person, but still not cheap. No, it's like a dinner.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
a decent dinner.
Right. Yeah. It's not your Olive Garden, but that's interesting.
Dude, what's up with all the hate on Olive Garden?
I don't hate Olive Garden.
I've seen a lot of hate on the internet about Olive Garden lately, and I haven't been to an Olive Garden lately, so maybe it's the quality has gone downhill because Red Lobster definitely did after the bankruptcy shit. But
I went like last year, and it seemed to go down a little bit, but like nothing crazy to like freak out about. I don't think.
yeah, I mean, it's not like authentic Italian food like if you know, but it's
Oh my god,
pasta.
dude! I hate those videos of the fucking nonas from fucking Italy who eat fucking Olive Garden and then they just talk shit on it the whole time and they're like, "Oh, this is dog shit. This is bad. I can't believe you call this Italian food." I don't think Americans are running around pretending like Olive Garden is like authentic good Italian food. No one is like saying that. No one is going
No,
around being like, "This is what they serve in Italy," you know? Like
they
nobody's
got good
doing
pasta
that.
though.
Right, yeah, it's just fucking mac and cheese for adults. Like chill out. That's all we fucking want is just mac and cheese for adults.
And quit with the hate on the breadsticks because I don't fucking care what you think. I will smash
Yeah,
them breadsticks.
they're fucking
I'm just
good.
saying. I'm not talking directly to you. I'm just saying
No, I'm just
in general.
agreeing. Agreeing with your general take. Yes.
Yeah,
And yes, it's not fucking authentic Italian food, but they're not really like trying to. It's just a like a bit basically. They're just like, yeah, this is Italian inspired
that
American cuisine.
that's kind of my point too. Because like, if I wanted authentic, like legitimate, authentic Italian food, I would find a small family-owned Italian
Right.
restaurant that makes the pasta in back from the recipe that they've had for years and years and years, and go there and try it.
Right. Right.
If I want to go get a decent fettuccine alfredo, that I know is gonna be decent because it's made it's set up to be made the same every single time you get it, I'm gonna go fucking Olive Garden. What you looking up?
My point is like what I was going to make about this. I can't find exact. Oh, okay. Here. I have some examples, but like the Nona eating Italian food from Olive Garden and being like, "This is trash," is stupid because they should know that it's American Italian food and it's like corporate and not good, right? I'm not going to go to Japan and go to a Japanese McDonald's and get the Ibai Fileo, which is a shrimp patty, and then talk about how it's not authentic American burgers. Like, I'm not going to do that because I know that I'm in Japan eating whatever Japan slop they've got prepared for me. Like, I wouldn't go to another country and get a burger and be like, well, this isn't how you make an American burger, so it's trash. It's just different.
It's just different. This really upsets you, doesn't it?
I think it's pretentious and I think it's clickbait and it works, so I get why they make the videos, but I don't think it doesn't come off authentic like it's something that they like wanted to do. They just like thought it would be a good idea. I don't know. I don't have a super great argument to stand my take on, but it's how I feel.
Have you seen that Mario guy? He looks like he's like 12, but he's actually older than that. I don't know how old he is. He's an Italian guy.
I, but
Fuck, I can't think
I
of
don't
his
think
last
so.
name.
The Rizzler?
No, no. What the fuck is his
I
last
don't think
name?
the Rizzler's
Mario
Italian
something.
anyway.
Hold on.
What does he do? What's the point of bringing him up?
I'm gonna search Mario Italian guy, and it's gonna bring up Mario and Luigi.
Yeah,
What is it?
probably.
Mario Bosco.
Mario Bosco? Okay, I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
him up. Mario Bosco. Is Bosco Italian? Oh, Bosco? Bosco? Yeah, that might be Italian.
He's a
Okay, I see the
comedian,
guy.
I guess.
Okay, his face looks vaguely familiar, but not sure who it is. Yeah, he looks kind of like a lesbian. Can I say that?
how,
I don't know,
how
but he
how old
does.
do you think he is?
Well, I mean, the pictures I'm looking at are probably not the perfect pictures because I do see some age on his face in these pictures. I do see like some bags under his eyes and some crow's feet. But then there's like this picture here where he looks a lot younger. He does have one of those faces. If I had to guess, with all of the context in front of me, um, 36,
52.
52. Okay,
53.
53. Okay, yeah. All right.
But I
Yeah.
brought him up because he's on a podcast that's like, or maybe he was like a guest on the podcast or something, but it's a bunch of Italian guys and they just talk about Italian shit. And there was this whole thing that he was a Italian imposter or some dumb shit like that. It was like this whole spiel of some of bullshit on social media and people calling him out on not being as Italian as he said he is. I was like, what's the difference?
Dude, he looks like a lesbian.
He looks like a lesbian.
Dude, the picture I sent you, he looks like the Italian Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, it's a pretty good description.
That's crazy.
Italian.
This
Ellen
guy needs
DeGeneres.
some looks, Maxie,
Didn't
and some
Ellen
bone
DeGeneres move
smashing.
out of the country because everybody found out that she like sucks as a human?
I don't know.
Like I'm pretty sure that like she got found out for being like the worst type of person you possibly could be other than like a chomo, and now everybody hates her.
So recently I found out what chomo meant. I thought it was I genuinely thought it was a way to describe a certain archetype of Hispanic person. I thought, I thought a chomo was like a cholo, but like maybe a little different than a cholo. Like that's what I thought chomo meant for the longest time until like very recently, like 2 weeks ago. I finally clicked in
No
my head.
fucking way.
that, of-
Oh.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was very unaware. I thought it meant like a gay cholo or something. Is what I thought chomo meant. But that's not
Uh,
the case.
mm-mm. Not what
She
that
did
is.
she did move to Costwolds, England in 2024. Oh, it looks like where the hell is this? Okay, it looks like they moved back this year. February 2026. They moved back.
Really?
Oh, they bought a new house and plan to split time between the UK and US. So they own property in both and plan to go back and forth by the sounds of it. Yes. Yeah, I do remember
I was
her
gonna be
being
like
like,
her and her husband. No,
no,
stupid.
no,
No, dumbass. Not her and her husband.
her and her wife, her and her
Correct.
wife. Yes. Um. Yeah, I never like looked into any of the stuff about her being like a horrible person. People just said that she was bad, so I was like, okay. Doesn't really surprise
Yeah,
me.
it's really believable. Like you didn't have to
Yeah.
really convince me.
right.
It kind of was like
Right.
I
I didn't
already
have.
knew, just somebody needed to say it.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah. I completely
Like
didn't have to be
the
told
amount of
that. But
pure enjoyment she got from scaring the absolute shit out of people on live television kind of hinted.
yeah. Yeah. No.
Did you
Very.
did you ever see any of those clips from the Ellen show?
Which ones?
Just like people she would do like hide somebody in a box or find out somebody was afraid of something and bring that on stage, or like if the person there's somebody hidden in a box, they'd go to be she'd be like it would
That's
be or
funny.
like the table, and then
You want him to do you so much you could do anything?
they'd come out of the fucking table or the box and it'd scare the shit out of whoever was on the thing.
I've remember seeing those like in live, like live because my grandma used to watch a lot of Ellen.
Hmm.
So I remember seeing some of that live. I mean that I don't call me a piece of
It's
shit. That
funny.
shit's
I
funny.
mean, it's funny.
We don't
I
call
don't know.
we don't call Johnny Knoxville an asshole for throwing snakes at Bam Margera.
They're friends though.
Yeah, okay, I guess I don't know the relationship between Ellen and these people, but
If somebody saw me and my friends interact and in their mind thought none of us knew each other, they would think that we were all just the biggest assholes. I mean, people already probably think that we're the biggest assholes, but that's
at least
regardless.
me. Yeah, at least me. I'll take that. I'll take that bullet. That's why I keep my giant forehead out so they have something to make fun of. Um, since this is a little bit of a flashback episode, talking back to old things, you remember that episode where I you talked about juggalos and I put the edit of the guy uh, jumping on the like Legos or something? I can't remember what the
Yeah, yep.
but yeah, that guy had a Tosh.0 bit, like the web
Really?
redemption. Yeah, the web
Yeah.
redemption they used to do. He had a
Yep.
web redemption where Tosh.0 brought him on and did like stunt work and shit. He
Yeah.
did the
I saw a
web redemption
picture
thing.
today actually of a fire truck that that had a hatchet man on the back of it, but instead of carrying a hatchet, he was carrying like the fire fuck the Halligan, and
Don't say Halligan like I know what the fuck a Halligan is. The fuck's a Halligan?
the firefighter axe thing.
Oh, it has a special name? I genuinely
Yeah.
would have just called it either a fireman's axe or a hatchet. I
It's
genuinely would have.
it's like a crowbar axe thing.
What is it called?
A Halligan.
Halligan.
I think that's
Okay.
what it's called.
I'm just putting it into my vocabulary. That's why I'm asking. A Halligan. Okay. Taught me something today, Brian. You made me smarter.
Yeah, it's a Halligan.
It's cool. Like a Halberg.
But anyways, so it was on the back of this fire truck, and it was like a video of somebody recording it, and the guy's just in the background going, "Whoop whoop."
Of course. Of course. Yep. We can't have a juggalo moment without a whoop whoop. Should we do a podcast at the gathering? Should we go to the gathering and do a podcast episode? Like just set it
See,
up
okay.
like right in the middle of like where everybody hangs out. No, don't ask anyone permission about anything. Just sit down and start recording a podcast right in the middle of the festival
Like in the
or the
campground
gathering.
or like
Yeah.
on the music, like
No,
on the ground.
like the whatever one looks more interesting. Whatever one looks more interesting. I have a feeling the campground might be a more interesting backdrop than
Yeah.
venue.
I mean, here's the thing. Is the gathering a concert? I don't really know what the gathering is,
No,
or is
it
it just a
is.
big, or is it just they get together?
I think it is. I think it is like a music festival where I don't know if ICP always performs, but they have like ICP adjacent performers, I believe.
I, you know what I feel like our generation's version of ICP was?
Yeah, just that's the Juggalos annual music festival and cultural event. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, continue. What was our
You want to know what? Hollywood Undead.
I don't know if they were that edgy.
The music isn't similar, but it's kind of got the same basis. The music is vulgar, it's crazy, and then their fans were like there were people I don't know, it just kind of it kind of gives the same vibe. Everybody's
Huh.
wearing the masks to the fucking to the shows, and I liked Hollywood Undead and saw them in concert at least 4 times.
Couldn't catch me dead at a Hollywood Undead concert.
Fuck you, you were there.
Yeah, I was.
I could even I'm confident I could I oh my god.
You
English. Fuck. I would even say that
Well,
if
it's your second
those
language, so it makes sense that you stumble sometimes.
um
Your first language is
if they would
Portuguese.
just if they would come back to America and do a concert, I would go to it if it
What
was
do they?
close.
What do they tour overseas?
Yeah, like Europe only.
Huh? They're not. They're not from Europe, right?
No.
It just must
They're
be.
from LA.
Must be the place that people still listen to that music.
I
I'm
think
assuming.
that's it. Their new stuff is different than their old stuff was, but I'd still go see them for the nostalgia.
Yeah, I liked their music when I was a kid. I will be honest and say that it doesn't really do it for me all that much anymore. There's a couple songs that are fun, and yes, the nostalgia will allow me to listen to them, but I feel a little bit of shame when I listen to them nowadays. I'll be
Dude,
100% honest.
I rarely like I think maybe once every couple of years I'll like purposely go out of my way to listen to Hollywood Undead. But um there's a good chunk of songs. It's not every song on every album, but there's a few songs from each album that if I'm listening to my playlist and it comes on, it's going to put me in a vibe. It's just going to happen. I don't know
Alright.
what it is. And it depends on the
More
song
power
what
to you.
vibe it is, but
More power to you. I'm not saying that they're bad. It's just there's something about it that doesn't resonate with me anymore. I guess because I'm old and boring now. Yeah, yeah. Um, I still listen to Christmas in Hollywood every year. So
I do that too.
yeah, I still do. Still
Um
do listen to that.
you want to know what I was listening to today at work?
Dancing around like a bunch of what?
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins. Who's Phil Collins? I'm sure I know who that is, but
Phil Collins is a singer.
I'm looking them up
Uh,
now. Phil Collins.
but he wrote a lot of the Disney songs. Phil
Oh,
Collins is a renowned for composing and performing iconic songs from Disney's Tarzan and Brother Bear, winning an Academy Award for "You'll Be in My Heart." I feel like there's more. Yeah, he's
wait,
in
is he the guy?
Tarzan.
Is he the guy who? Oh yeah, okay. So he has the doom da doom da doom da doom that song.
I can feel it
Yeah,
coming in the air tonight.
that
Yeah.
guy. Okay, so that's why I know of him, and I'm sure from Disney movies as well.
Okay.
But
Now this reminds me of something. All right. So you know the song "Stan" by Eminem, correct?
yeah,
Okay. In that song, he references that song by Phil Collins.
okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't remember him referencing the
Okay.
song, but
So
I
he
haven't
says
heard Stan in years.
he basically explains what or like a story about the meaning of that song, right?
Okay.
And he's basically saying that Phil Collins saw another guy watch a dude drown and not do anything about it, and then later saw him in the crowd while he was performing or something like that. It was like a weird thing. And I researched this for like a, a good chunk of time to figure out if that's actually the story behind that song, and I couldn't find anything that proved the point. I found more against it, like him referencing like why, or I never heard or read anything of directly why he wrote the song, but
Hmm.
he never made it seem like it was this whole drastic event that happened in his life like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe
I've heard
Eminem
that
had some.
I've heard that theory, but I didn't know that it came from Stan. But I've heard that people say that about the song.
It it may not have come from Stan. It just is in Stan, and that's the first time I heard. That's the first time I ever heard the theory.
Ah, okay. I see.
Good song though. Both of
It
them.
is a good
Good
song.
songs.
Yeah, it is a good song. It's more dramatic from the legend standpoint than just like, yeah, I wrote a good song. Like, if I was
Yeah,
him,
both of them pretty
if I was
iconic.
him, I would have been like, no, it's totally not that. I would have
Mm.
like egged it on quite a bit if I were him.
It's like, what the fuck is that? Oh man. What do you have holding your mic up this week, Mr. Dominic?
My cock.
did
No.
did you photocopy it 1,000 times and then stack that up and put it under there?
Still wouldn't be enough. Um, Sorry, Phil Collins is screaming in my fucking ears right now. All right, I turned him
You'll be in my heart.
off. So this kind of goes with last week. Because I didn't know that we had this because last week I showed the good Rudolph movie, right? But
Hmm.
I guess I'm in possession of another Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. This one I don't remember whatsoever, but I guess I have it. I don't know why,
How
but
many Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movies are there?
there's at least 3, I think. Because there's this one, the one that I showed last week, and I think there's like
Huh?
a more like kind of live action one. I think.
How many times did this dude save Christmas?
I mean, how many Christmases have we had? You know, he's a busy guy.
Every year, man? Every year something's
Every
fucking it
year
up and
he's
Rudolph is
busy.
coming through?
He's busy, dude. He's busy. Um, so that's the first one I have. And then the next one I have is kind of a continuation to another one that I've shown before because it's a sequel to one of those, and it is
A squeakquel?
The Return of Jafar. which is actually a pretty good sequel to a Disney movie. Most Disney movies are kind of, or sequels are kind of trash. This one's actually not that bad. It's pretty good.
There's parts of that movie that are like burned into my memory because when we were kids, my grandparents had a house in Wisconsin that, well, you know about the house in Wisconsin. Anyways, but there was no
Hmm.
like legitimate like big TV or anything there. There was a little box TV that had a VCR, and we watched that movie and rewatched that movie and rewatched
The
that
Return
movie
of
a
Jafar.
thousand, yeah, over and over and over
Nice.
again. And it was like, for some reason, it was like the only. I remember it as being the only movie there. Maybe my cousin just liked that movie, and uh she decided that because she was older, that's the movie that we were going to watch every single time.
That's probably
And
the
I didn't get a
case.
decision.
That's
So,
probably the case. Yeah.
um,
But it's still a pretty decent sequel.
yeah.
So I don't blame your cousin for wanting to watch it. And then the last one I have, I unfortunately do not have the um actual case, like the the case. I have it as a previewed blockbuster movie, which is
That
pretty
account's racked
sick.
up now if it was still a thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, it looks like actually no, this definitely is a like um this definitely is a yard sale sticker that's on here. That so this was not probably ever officially bought. But the movie that's in it is a absolute classic. We talked about it this episode because how could you not? It's Shrek.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
before
One
we
of the
get out of here, I
perfect.
just got to say, what an experience the kids are missing now to not have you go, it's a Saturday or a Friday, and you go out and do something with your parents, and you're driving home when your mom goes, "You want to get a movie at Blockbuster?" And you go, "Yeah." She goes over to the Blockbuster, you go walk through the movies, you pick a couple of movies, ask your mom if you can get candy. She says no. You ask again. She says, "I'll hit you if you ask me again." And
You ask
then
again
you,
anyway, and she hits you.
yeah, yeah, you walk past that weird area that's got the beads hanging down from it, which you later realize is for porn. What a great fucking place.
I
It's
peeked in
just
there as a kid. I definitely did. I peeked in there and it was like these movies look like shit, and then I went on my merry way.
But yeah, now you got most of your movies at Redbox isn't even a thing anymore. They're
Nope.
selling them. If you want to go get one, you could go get one. They're just
Hmm.
their machines are for sale.
Everything's digital. You don't need physical anything.
Yeah.
Rest in
So they
peace.
can take it away.
Netflix killed the blockbuster star or something like that.
Yep.
Hmm. Go buy physical
We had a
copies of things before they take everything from you.
we had a family video in our town forever. Like I don't think it closed down until after I moved
In
away.
my old town, there was still a video store probably like
I
4 or
guess it wasn't
5 years
my town,
ago.
it was the next town over, but it was 3 minutes or 5 minutes away. What?
It probably only went out of business like 5 years ago or something.
Hmm.
The one that I'm thinking of. It might be the same one that you're thinking of, to be honest. But yeah,
Maybe. Oh, all right, buddy. Take us away. What do you got to say? You want to go eat some hay? Or maybe play down by the bay? That's all I got.
sitting on a duck in the yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
I've been your gracious, beautiful, bodacious host,
Bodacious!
Dinko or Dominic, and I am joined by my lovely, fantastic, monumental co-host, Brian or Monster 7774 on Xbox. This has been episode 10.
that I came up with when I was 12.
This has been episode 10 of the Blowhole. Thank you for joining us, and please follow us on all of those beautiful social networks. The Instagrams, the YouTubes, the Twitter, which is now X, the TikToks,
Why are you adding an S like an old person?
the Instagrams. Did I already say Instagrams?
Yep.
The Pinterest. Follow us on Pinterest. Our Pinterest board is nuts. We update that more than anything, so make sure you find that and follow that, because Brian is planning a wedding. Congratulations.
No, I'm not. Don't say that.
Congratulations, Brian. Everybody congratulate Brian in the comments, and I'll see you next time.
Bye. I'm confident. Oh my God.